Alright, mega love shout out Mabsat. Oy, naka-live ang DOJ. Sige, dito man tayo. Latest tayo, DOJ.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done in a list view.
Wala pong ganong konsiderasyon.
By the special panel of prosecutors regarding the events that transpired during the period of May 11 to May 14 at the Senate. Secretary Vida.
Okay, DOJ update. Secretary Vida, pasok. Again, sa mga bagong pasok.
Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Magandang umaga po mga kababayan po. Allow me to provide updates on the ongoing initiatives and various developments within the Department of Justice relative to the May 11 to May 14 incident at the Senate. First, on Attorney Jimmy Bondoc, with respect to his public representation that he allegedly knows the whereabouts of Senator Ronald M. De La Rosa, I have directed the issuance of a formal letter request asking him to provide the department with any information in his possession or available to him regarding the whereabouts or information leading to the location of Senator De La Rosa. This is an opportunity for Attorney Bondoc to cooperate with legal processes and assist law enforcement authorities in the proper service of the ICC warrant. Second, our special panel of prosecutors has issued a subpoena to the office of the Senate Secretary directing the production of documents relevant to the ongoing fact-finding investigation. Particularly, we have asked for the oath of office of Senate Sergeant-at-Arms, retired General Mau Aplaska. We've also requested for a summary or inventory of firearms available and owned by the Senate and their corresponding issuance documents to corresponding Senate officials and employees. Third, we also ask for security logs. Diba, you're familiar with going in and out of the Senate. Every time we go in, you identify yourself, you put in the time, you put in the details of your entry into the Senate, and when you also exit, there's also particular details in that matter. We requested for those documents. Next, we also issued a subpoena to the Commission on Audit. The special panel of prosecutors likewise issued a subpoena to the Commission on Audit for the production of records relating to the inventory of assets, particularly firearms owned by the Senate of the Republic of the Philippines. Fourth, subpoena also has been issued to the PNP, particularly to the Firearms and Explosives Office for the production of inventory of firearms registered under the ownership of the Senate. Second, records pertaining to ownership of the particular firearm which we have viewed in the video, particularly yung tinatawag po nilang Scorpion, basically for the FAO to give us all the relevant information and data relative to that matter.
Shout out, Kat.
Lastly, may I remind on the PD 1821, which is the obstruction of justice, no? Basically what we refer to na obstruction of justice. There are several acts being punished under that law. Concealing offenders, tampering with evidence, witness tampering, misleading authorities, delaying legal processes. And let me remind also that if you are a public official or employee found guilty of committing these acts, no, there's an accessory penalty that you would be perpetually disqualified from holding public office.
Agoy.
At this point, your Secretary of Justice may take some questions. Paulo, please help me.
Good morning, Secretary Camille po from TV5. Sir, yung kay Attorney Jimmy Bondoc, I remember po kasi nung nasa Senate siya, nung tinatanong po ng mga reporters kung nasa loob pa ba ng Senado si Senator De La Rosa, ang ini-invoke niya is meron daw silang client and lawyer privilege na tinatawag kaya hindi daw niya ma-disclose. So paano po kung yun po yung gawing reason ni Attorney Bondoc?
That we will see. We will see liability. My position is the client lawyer privilege doesn't excuse him being an officer of the court being a citizen of the Republic of the Philippines covered by the law doesn't excuse him from cooperating or doesn't excuse him from committing crimes like concealing offenders, misleading authorities, or delaying legal processes.
Aray ko
Sir,
po.
what about Senator Robin Padilla? Bakit hindi po siya kasama dun sa Sabine or hinihingan po na explanation? Kasi may mga interviews na po na inamin niya na yung vehicle po ay ginamit at binabalang daw niya sa Makati si Senator De La Rosa. Hindi naman daw siya tumulong allegedly sa pag-escape.
Exactly. Kayo na rin po ang nagsabi kung bakit hindi na namin siya tinatanong. Ang dami niya namang inamin na ginawa niya.
Meaning, sir, he will be liable for...
Meaning, our panel of prosecutors will study everything. Will study everything that based on these admissions, based on this factual milieu or factual circumstances, can we lead to a conclusion that he or a person is probably guilty of a particular crime. Hindi naman po lagi kailangan tatanungin pa. Dahil may mga bagay, factual na eh.
Sir, in the interest of, baka kasi sabihin po ni Senator Padilla na hindi po siya tinanong ng DOJ, would the DOJ be open if he reaches out to provide an explanation?
Well, the Department of Justice would always be open, not only to victims or Filipinos seeking redress of their grievances. We are also open to anyone who will bring in or put forward facts and information that will help us fulfill our mandate. Tandaan niyo, ang mandato ng Department of Justice, ipakulong yung dapat ipakulong at i-exonerate yung wala namang kasalanan. Pero ang basehan lang natin lahat, datos at facts.
Yun, tama.
Sir, good morning. Regarding Senator Padilla po, Jairo, how would he respond to the investigation if ever? Will he be allowed to submit a counter affidavit or?
Oh, okay. This is the initial part, no? This is basically pag tinatawag po natin, konti lang pong kaalaman. May case build-up na nangyayari. Pag buo na to, di ba? Either initiated from the case build-up ng DOJ or initiated by our law enforcement agencies. Halimbawa, may dumating na complaint. Ready na halimbawa ang PNP or ang NBI na magsampa ng ganong kaso, dumarating yun dito sa DOJ, tinitimbang muna namin yung case build-up na tinatawag o kaya pwedeng simulan mo na kagad yung PI process, yung preliminary investigation ng matter. At pag pumasok na ho yung proseso ng preliminary investigation, may mga karapatan na, di ba? Ito yung padadalhan na sila ng abiso, bibigyan na sila ng pagkakataong mag-counter affidavit. Pero ina-explain ko lang on a hypothetical note, no? Kasi that's something to happen pa, no? If ever that reaches to that point.
Still on Senator De La Rosa po, last week nabanggit po yung application for Interpol Red Notice because based on the rules, there's already a warrant from the ICC. Therefore, we can already request, or the ICC can already request for the issuance of a Red Notice. So ano pong update doon? Meron po ba tayong application? Ongoing po ba yun? Or ano pong details that you can provide to us?
Actually, that goes in the operational matter for the ICC to pursue, diba? So I don't want to second guess kung ano yung ginagawa ng ICC. But for the Philippine jurisdiction, the ICC arrest warrant is valid, it's enforceable, and the Philippine authorities is currently pursuing its enforcement.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Shout
Sir,
out.
si
Ayan,
Senator Marcoleta has been the subject of a application for a PhDO by the Ombudsman. Pero in reply, he's claiming that it's just a larger plan out to silence or otherwise intimidate the majority in the Senate. Can you comment on that, sir, yung organized part to persecute? By basically saying it's persecution, all these cases.
On that, I cannot speculate on the particular case filed. I haven't read any document pertaining to that particular case. On second point, I completely trust the Ombudsman Boying Rimulya, our former Secretary of Justice, in his objective of cleaning the government basically and helping our society rebuild itself from all this what's happening now and make the Philippines a better society for everyone. So I completely trust the Ombudsman Boying Rimulya.
Sir, one follow-up. Former Representative Defensor was here yesterday, and he said the same thing, that charges are being filed against him as part of efforts to persecute those critics of the administration. Can you comment lang, sir, on that?
Again, I don't like to comment further, no? Kasi these matters might later go up to me, to my level, no? But again, I would like to reiterate, the mandate of the Department of Justice is to jail or to put to jail people who should be made accountable and to exonerate those people or not. And the only basis and the only premise is fact. Diba? Kung ano yung katotohanan, mga kababayan ko. Yun lang po ang mandato. At doon po umiikot ang mandato ng Department of Justice.
Granted and Steve. Hi sir, magandang umaga po, Grant po from Bombo Radio. Sir, as of now, do we consider na magbigay o maglaan ng reward money sa makapagtuturo sa lokasyon ni Senator Bato de la Rosa?
Wala pong ganong konsiderasyon na tinitingnan. Kasi naniniwala po kami, meron pong mga pumapasok na iba't ibang impormasyon sa ating law enforcement agent na tumutulong po para pumano. Ang sa akin po ay panawagan na rin po kay Senator Bato. Diba? Siya po incumbent senator. Siya po dating chief PNP. Diba? Siya po tuwing Monday po, pag may flag ceremony, alam niyo po yan sa iba't ibang government agencies, nanunumpa po kami. Diba? Siya po'y dumulog sa Korte Suprema. Dinidinig yung kanyang inihaing reklamo. Magtulong-tulong po tayo na buhayin yung proseso ng rule of law. Diba? Sa ginagawa niya po na hindi pagsuko o hindi pagtupad dun sa warrant. Diba? Siyempre po yung mga kababayan natin, diba? Ano ba yan? Ano bang nangyayari? Diba? So sa akin po ay pakiusap bilang kapwa Pilipino kay Senator Bato de la Rosa, diba? Heed the call of the rule of law. Alam niya na pag may arrest warrant, dapat sineserve at dapat sumusunod.
Okay, sir. Next, sir, on Saturday, NBI Director Matibag has said that they have information na possible na ma-issuehan din ng ICC arrest warrant ang ilan pang individuals. Sir, do we see also sa DOJ na mag-i-issue din ng ICC ng panibagong arrest warrant sa iba pang mga co-perpetrators ni former President Duterte?
I don't like to speculate on that. That's an ICC matter.
But are we ready, sir, to task again NBI at PNP to implement the warrant?
Yes, opo. Lagi pong handa ang Department of Justice para tuparin ang kanyang mandato at tungkulin para sa bayan.
Hi, Sarge. Good morning po.
Good
Steve
morning.
po from DZMs. Sarge, it's been weeks now since hindi natin mahagilap si Senator Bato. Ano ba yung nagpapahirap sa atin para hindi siya ma-aresto sa ngayon? May leads po ba tayo kung nasaan siya? Nasa Pilipinas pa po ba si Senator Bato?
Yung leads, those are operational matters. All indications that are available to your Secretary of Justice is that Senator Bato is still within the jurisdiction of the Philippines.
And ano po yung nagpapahirap? Same po ba sa sinabi ng NBI na armed and dangerous si Senator Bato?
Ang narinig ko lang, di ba, merong ilang mga gamit o baril na nakarehistro sa kanya, no? So we're collating that information. I don't want to speculate, pero marami raw eh. So I've also asked the panel kasi may registration naman yan sa FEO, di ba? Kung ilang baril ang naka-issue sa kanya.
Sir, last one lang.
Or nakarehistro sa kanya. Hindi naman pala naka-issue. Ilang baril yung nakarehistro sa kanya.
Last one for me, sir. Ano po yung reaction natin dun sa statement ng
Book a cabin in the woods.
si Senator Bato po?
Again, that's a plea. I respect her for her plea. Of course, a loving wife will always plea for that for her husband. But again, the Philippine government has its mandate, no? Has its mandate. The ICC established and it has jurisdiction over crimes against humanity.
In the interest of time, we'll be calling 2 more people. I saw them raise their hands first.
Hello. Hello po. On the other matter po sa Secretary, regarding po sa missing Sabongero, sa side po ng DOJ, recently po inamin po ng kampo ni Atong Ang o ng abogado ni Atong Ang na tumanggap daw umano ng financial aid yung mga pamilya.
Okay. Missing Sabongeros na yung pinag-uusapan nila. Out of the topic na. Salamat, DOJ Secretary Vida. Ito. Countdown ulit tayo sa next topic tayo. Again, shoutout sa mga bagong pasok. I am Batman, Sir Tony. Sino ba nun dyan? Si Elican Del Carmen. Si Katkat. I am Batman. At saka sa lahat ng mga silent viewers natin, shoutout sa inyo, Mabsat. Alright, here we go. Countdown ulit tayo, Mabsat. Here we go.